Hey guys, I'm so excited that you're here hanging out with me today. Welcome to the Bumblebee Farmhouse. If you guys are new to my channel, then welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. And if you guys are returning, as always, thank you so much for being here. Welcome back and welcome back to the Bumblebee Farmhouse. I always say I hope that you guys can find some inspiration to make your house a home sweet home on my channel. So I'm really excited that you're here to join me for my 2022 Christmas home tour. I have lots of different design inspiration in our home, a lot of country farmhouse, lots of vintage and antique, which my heart just absolutely loves. I try to make our home as cozy as I can, as it is our sanctuary and where we like to rest our hearts, our souls, and our minds. Today's video is also in collaboration with my super sweet friend Tammy Ferns from her channel over here on YouTube. Tammy has an absolutely beautiful home, a super sweet, kind heart, a beautiful family, lots of fur babies. You can go and check out her homemaking and cleaning motivation, her decorating. Oh my gosh, her home is absolutely gorgeous. But definitely go on over after you watch this video, give her that thumbs up, subscribe, let her know that I sent you, join her YouTube family as well. I know you guys are gonna love her content. So Tammy, thank you for inviting me to collaborate with you today here on our YouTube channels. I am so excited about this, and thank you for being such a sweet friend and a sweetheart. So you guys definitely go check out Tammy after you check out this video.
Hello, sweet friends. My name is Tammy, and I'm so excited to be collaborating with the Bumblebee Farmhouse for our 2022 Christmas home tours. Angie's home is always filled with warmth and coziness as she shares her home-cooked meals and charming seasonal decor. Over on my channel, I share with you how I keep my home clean and cozy. I love to declutter and organize while still keeping the cozy elements that create a welcoming home. I'd love for you to come by for my Christmas home tour. This year, I've decorated in wintry neutral tones to create a warm and calming atmosphere. The weather outside is frosty, but inside it's full of comfort and cheer, and I hope to bring you some inspiration for this magical Christmas season.
So if you guys want to grab something warm and cozy to drink, then grab a cozy blanket. Let's hang out. I'm so happy that you guys are here with me today, so let's go ahead and get into this home tour. And you guys don't forget to go ahead and check out Tammy's channel in the description box, where I will have it linked down below. When it's so cold outside and the sky is so dark and dreary, I just want to be cozy, and that's what I am creating in our home here at the Bumblebee Farmhouse. As you guys can tell, I absolutely love decorating for Christmas, and I'm really loving the farmhouse country theme with lots of antiques and farmy cuteness and lots of different farmhouse and country patterns like ginghams, plaids, buffalo checks. For many people, the home is a loving and peaceful and very supportive environment which to grow up and discover oneself. But home is not only a place to create our life narratives and understand our place in the world, it's important to link through which we connect with others and the universe at large. For better or worse, there's no place like home. So here's a collection of inspirational, beautiful, and uplifting home quotes. The light is what guides you home. The warmth is what keeps you there. Ellie Rodriguez. The ache for home lives in all of us, the safe place where we can go as we are and not be questioned. Maya Angelou. I want my home to be that kind of place, a place of sustenance, a place of invitation, a place of welcome. Mary DeMuth. The power of finding beauty in the humblest things makes home happy and life lovely. Louisa May Alcott. Home is the nicest word there is. Laura Ingalls Wilder. Do you guys feel cozy at watching my home tour? I wanted this home tour to greet you as if I was opening my front door and welcoming you in with a warm cup of cocoa and a blanket. I love keeping these Christmas books on my coffee table. I like to look through them and get inspiration for decor and for recipes. And I have this really cool vintage catalog from the 1940s. It's new production, but I love seeing what was sold in Christmas catalogs, 80 years ago. I think it's so interesting. And as many of you guys know, I do have a love for anything vintage and vintage inspired. But when I see an antique that was in somebody's home, that graced somebody's home, I think these items have these beautiful memories behind them. And I'm hoping that I'm creating these wonderful memories as well with keeping these wonderful keepsakes in our home. Santa Claus is anyone who loves another and seeks to make them happy. Oh, how I long to live into the big, beautiful country. But until then, I will create the country in my home. So I hope you're understanding my love for Christmas in the country. Some of you have asked me where I have gotten these lights on our Christmas tree. If you guys look up Kurt Adler on Amazon or just in general, Kurt Adler flickering candle Christmas lights. You guys, these are worth every penny. They are my favorite. When they are paired with red and white gingham, they just give that perfect country Christmas look. This little Santa here that's holding this flame, I actually picked him up at Goodwill 2 years ago. I thought, how perfect would this be? And he just matches the decor so perfectly. And if you want to give something a country and or Christmas vibe, just throw on some gingham ribbons and make it into a bow. It definitely gives that vibe. "'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads, and Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop of coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from head to his foot. All of his clothes were tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys was flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump and right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprung to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, but I heard him exclaim, or he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." As we enter the kitchen, it is the room in the house that is used the most and loved the most. I create recipes in here and I cook from my heart. But I also love making this room very festive. So I went above and beyond and I gave it a gingerbread theme. And with this beautiful artwork tying it all together. The North Pole Gingerbread Cafe, which I absolutely adore. I fixed it as if you felt you were in the actual gingerbread cafe or Mrs. Claus's kitchen.
kids are home for weeks now. Lord help us. A fire burning slowly, I hold you closely. Let's cherish the moment. This season will leave before we know it. 'Cause next year will be better than the past. 'Cause we found what we didn't know we had. I don't want any presents or snowfall. I just want to embrace and remember it all. This year was gone in an instant. Turn the page, I hope we didn't miss it. I just want this Christmas, baby. I just want this Christmas to last. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da da da. All the cards are written, all the gifts have their receipts. Uncle Louie ain't coming, no need to hide the keys. Fire dying slowly, we won't ever feel lonely. Let's cherish this moment. The calendar ends before we know it. 'Cause next year will be better than the past. 'Cause we found what we didn't know we had. I don't want any presents or snowfall. I just want to embrace and remember it all. This year was gone in an instant. Turn the page, I hope we didn't miss it. I just want this Christmas, baby. I just want this Christmas to last. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da da better than the past. 'Cause we found what we didn't know we had. I don't want any presents or snowfall. I just want to embrace and remember it all. This year was gone in an instant. Turn the page, I hope we didn't miss it. I just want this Christmas, baby. I just want this Christmas to last. La da da.